Football League, 10 years all-pro lineman. It was obvious that I needed something that could gel with him. And my search didn't take very long, because with the outlaw Bobby Duncum, you're looking at a man with a tradition going back to a collegiate career at West Texas State that fits very fine with what's happening with Angelo Mosca. This man played professional football with the St. Louis Cardinals, so again, I could see a similarity. I know that these men think along the same lines. One-on-one competition. They're team players. Whatever you need, whatever duty calls for, they're there to answer the call. And this man hails from Austin, Texas, and I want to set the record straight right here and right now. When you drive up to the Austin city limits, the big billboard does not say this is the home of the American dream, Dusty Rhodes, because they want to forget him in Austin, Texas. The big billboard in every major highway coming into Austin, Texas reads, this is the home of the original outlaw, Bobby Duncum.
Where does that name come from?
I'll tell you something, JJ. You know that Dusty Rhodes runs around a lot of times in every place all over the world. Now chase this man all the way from Atlanta, Georgia, to New York City, Madison Square Garden, and Dusty Rhodes runs from there. He claims that he's the best in the entire world today. But let me tell you something. Myself and Blackjack were the greatest Texas athletes to ever step out there. And the only thing about Blackjack Mulligan, he turned yellow. He got a yellow streak running down his body, a yellow streak running down his back. He's running around holding hands with Dusty Rhodes. They're running around in a big, long limousine. They think they're looking mighty good, you understand? Well, let me tell you something, partner. I'm coming in here and going to leave a few things laying. Going to leave a few bodies on the back begging for mercy. And I'm going to give them no mercy. And J.J. standing by my side here, brother. Number one in the world, bar none of them, you understand? Now, we're going to go after some people, and we're going to leave them laying. You know, you done seen the people on TV laying in front of a Mulligan. You know, many times I was at one point on Mulligan. One time I had him in a spur match he got me trapped into, J.J. Yes. He took the Texas Spurs. He brought his hog leg and thing in Carolina, in Charlottetown, you understand. And he come in there and he was looking mighty good. But the old cowboy walked in, J.J. I only taking one spur, he was carrying two. And I left him laying, you understand. And I left him on the ground, so that's what we're here to do, you understand. Mulligan's got his kid running around town, J.J. Let's get a hold of his body, leave him laying, make him an example, you understand. Mr. Ron Bass running around looking mighty good, claiming I am the greatest in the world. I'm Mr. Bass. We're going to leave them all laying.
That's our take 5 for this week.
This match, one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first from St. Petersburg, Florida, weighing in at 215 pounds, Dennis Brown. His opponent accompanied to the ring by his manager, Mr. James J. Dillon, from Austin, Texas, at a weight of 281 pounds, outlaw Bobby Duncum.
One fall, 10-minute time limit, and Bobby Duncum moving out against Dennis Brown. J.J. Dillon bringing Duncum out, and of course, with the onset of the World Heavyweight Champion Ric Flair on his way to Florida, naturally he would like very much to have his man Duncum in there for a title shot.
Yes, I think so. You know, every time that Dillon's around, you know, he kind of wants to get his man in the top positions. He wants to get him with titles. He wants the titles around his waist and all like that. Let me tell you something, Dillon. Anytime that you want to put your man, Mr. Duncum, whether you want to put Mr. Mosca, anybody that you got, whether it's a title match, whether it's a Texas rules match, whether it's a bull rope match, or whatever you might want, just come on. I'm the man who'll take any man that you've got in your stable there, Dillon.
Duncum now has Dennis Brown to the canvas. Duncum drives the knee into the middle of the back of Dennis Brown. Brown coming up rather slowly, and he's got his problems here, buddy.
He absolutely does, Gordon. You can tell that Dennis Brown has a lot of improving to do yet. When he goes up against the man with the ability, size, and power of Bobby Duncum, he certainly has his hands full. But now here is a good reversal on the part of Dennis Brown. Dennis Brown is no slouch by any means. There's a terrific flying drop kick on the part of Dennis Brown. See, once he gets him down on the canvas, right now it seems like Dennis Brown got him down and he had the upper hand. But Bobby Duncum had to resort to jerking him off by the hair. But like which was just said, J.J. Dillon, of course, will be trying to get a title match for one of these men in his entourage or his stable.
No question about that. And Duncum at the moment dominating the situation with Dennis Brown. Front face lock now.
Well, you know, Gordon, this Bobby Duncum, you know, he stands about 6'4", 6'5". He's a tall, rangy man coming from West Texas. You know, he's got quite a background in both amateur sports and pro sports. Everybody knows he went to West Texas. He was a great athlete there. He went on to play pro football for the St. Louis Cardinals, and he's got the background. He's got all the capabilities in the world. It's just too bad you see somebody like him being tied up with somebody like Dillon that twists their head around a little bit and get them to do some of the things that they do, Gordon.
Good move by Brown. Almost had Duncum in trouble, but Duncum's superior weight and power offset that, and Brown was catapulted off, and now catching a hard right hand from the outlaw, Bobby Duncum.
Well, it seems Bobby's pretty confident right now, Gordon. He seems like he's doing things he wants to do. He's got Denny Brown moving around a little bit. He's definitely going to take advantage of the size and the strength here, and I think Duncan's got all the confidence in the world on this match here, Gordon.
Well, it seems like Bobby Duncum there is doing a few things that aren't really necessary considering the size and strength he has, such as raking Dennis Brown's eyes there, which was really uncalled for. A man like Bobby Duncum should be able to defeat his man with wrestling alone. Particularly his size difference, the weight and height difference, and it looks like a pinfall here, Gordon.
You know, Gordon,
Go ahead.
you were talking about Bobby Duncum giving me some tough matches. Well, I feel that's been in my advantage right now, knowing Ric Flair's coming to the area in the very near future. I know that being matches with people like Bobby Duncum, Angelo Massa is going to get me ready for Flair.
There's no question about that, and the hand of Blackjack Mulligan is completely recovered.